Okay.
Thoughts on DUP Style Training or slash full body general training? I had to look up, I've never heard of DUP training.
I never heard
training.
of it. Yeah.
In the end, it's full body training.
Yeah.
You know, and he's asking, what's your opinion on full body training? Now, well, I just finished 1 month under my recon program for training full body.
Mm-hmm.
So I train 3 days a week. I train Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And each time was the full body, incorporating all the 3 major body parts and a couple of smaller ones.
Yep.
So I trained chest each time, I trained legs each time, I trained back each time, and there was always an arm and a shoulder one incorporated as well. I liked it. I mean, look, it's pretty brutal, especially after a few weeks, you know. But his question relating to that was about recovery, etc., for full body training. And I think you can recover from full body training, but you can't go in there obviously and do volume. Like, you can't go in there and do 5 different exercises for chest, 5 different exercises for legs, and 5 different exercises for back. Yeah. 1, you're going to be there forever, but 2, I think your recovery will be a lot tougher. You know, the way I was doing it in the recon program, I basically only had 1 exercise per big body part, and that's it. But I was doing that 3 times a week. Yeah. And I found my recovery was fine. I was still getting stronger, which was good.
Well,
you've been doing it as well.
I'm still doing it. For the last year's competition, getting ready for it, I was doing full body stuff. Yeah. So 3 days a week, I would be doing my legs 3 times a week, my chest 3 times a week, and back. But I'd only do 1 exercise per that body part, and I'd make it high volume of that exercise, but only that 1 exercise. Yeah.
What I meant by high volume was not
not doing
5 different exercises or 4 different sets. No.
And I made the biggest growth, and I wasn't pulling up. Because you're kind of sore, but you're not as sore as.
You're not as sore, no.
As long as you're eating good, getting a good amount of rest, having getting enough protein, getting
that actually
good nutrients.
Goes away to another question that was asked of me this morning, and that was a guy saying that. I'm not getting sore in my training anymore.
It's not always bad.
And soreness isn't an indication that you've had a good workout.
No.
At all. Yeah. A lot of people think that they have to thrash their body so that they're sore each time. I don't think you have to at all. No. And I think that's a misconception people have, that, I'm so sore today, I've had such a great workout. No, I mean, I get achy the next day, but it's not as if I'm.
Yeah, once I get moving again, it's
that's right, exactly right. And I don't think that you should be striving to do that anyway. Thrashing your body to the point where you're so sore every day that you can't function. Yeah. I don't think that is actually a good thing for training.
No. Well, doing the full body stuff that I was doing, I put on the most amount of muscle from my previous year's competition to the competition just gone. I was 5 kilos heavier.
And I'm the same.
Just doing full body stuff, but high intensity volume of that 1 exercise. Yeah,
you still, it doesn't matter what your exercise is, you've got to bust your guts on that exercise.
I'll give an example. So one day it was squats, bench press, and then bent over rows. So when it came to squats, I know I'm only doing that 1 exercise, and I plan to do only 4 sets. So I make sure those 4 sets, I give it everything I got, because I'm only doing that 1 exercise. So I'm like, well, I'm going to kill it as hard as I possibly can, and then move on to my next body part. And then the next day, you're not as sore. You can feel it. You're like, I can feel it, but I'm able to do it again.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good for a changer.
Yep.
In the old days, that's what it used to be. It used to be like full body.
Yeah.
But I think as a changer, this DUP training, I went and had a look at it. Theirs was virtually 5 days a week. Full body, which I sort of thought, whoa, even that. Yeah. To me, I don't know, how do you pull up from that? Well, I haven't tried 5 days a week of full body training. I'm a big believer that you shouldn't train any more than 2 days in a row without a rest day anyway.
Well, everyone's different.
Everyone's different, and I think all, and we've said this 100 times on these videos, that every form of training works. Yep. Someone's written about it because it's worked for them. Yep. But I think in the end, what makes that program work is you and how hard you apply it. The intensity you put into it, and how hard you are willing to push yourself.
To try to keep doing more.
Yeah, to try to keep going, doing more, exactly right.